It's time for South by Southwest, folks. We're here this year with Ted Rubin, talking to industry leaders and experts on the trends and topics affecting you and your business.
What I'm finding this year, and I'm really enjoying, is that brands are up there actually talking about the challenges they're facing. What's going on, whether it's the economy or it's inventory or it's employees or it's the way things are changing in the workspace. And so I've been trying to find some of the companies that I know or I work with who are solving problems for brands. So I'm here with Brett Perrine from Evergreen Trading. This is a great company that's in the media strategy barter business, and they are helping companies with troubled assets. And I'd love Brett to talk a little bit about what Evergreen does and how important this is for brands.
Great. Should I hold this?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Ted.
You're welcome, Brett.
This is fantastic. You're absolutely right. This year, I think what I've heard more than ever at this whole entire thing is that all these marketers are asked to do more with less.
Exactly.
It's unbelievable. They're just like, where can I get this funding here? Where can I go ahead and solve this problem, that this sponsorship issue?
Well,
that
my budget is only this big.
Exactly.
Right, and then of course they work with procurement people, and they work with chief financial officers who have their own problems. Whether it's excess inventory, or it's real estate, or it's a corporate jet they can no longer afford. So tell me how Evergreen plays into that.
So what we do is we solve corporate problems pretty much through the operations groups and real estate groups and finance groups. So we'll buy the underperforming asset at their full asking price. So as you know, if let's just say there's a piece of property that's on their books for $1 million, but the best thing that they could possibly get would be $200 to $300,000. We come in and we'll buy the asset for the full $1 million. And then in exchange, how do we do that?
Right, exactly.
Then in exchange, clients then agree to run a certain amount of media back through us because we're really a media investment company. So that's how we work with companies. As you know, we work with companies like Petco, work with companies like Bear, with AT&T, etc., where we're solving crazy asset issues. But as it pertains to these marketing folks, we're also capable of funding different programs for them.
I'm glad you hit on that, because what I find with a lot of these companies is the marketing side seems to be a little resistant to it because they worry about disintermediating their media buying agency, which you don't do, but you are involved in the process, so it's adding another piece to a puzzle that they don't necessarily want to mess with. But once they do that, because either they're working with or helping procurement or the financial side of things, then all of a sudden they discover, like, oh my God, we're buying the same media that we were buying before in exactly the same way, but we're buying it for less price. Is there a way maybe you could fund the other investment I want to make, the new program I want to run, the sponsorship I want to do? And that's how I've seen that the clients you get, you hold on to for many years, probably 96% of the time.
It's actually 98, but thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm glad I got that right. So it's 98% of the time, folks. But,
that's a stickler.
But truth be told is now you have a CMO who says, oh my God, now I've got a problem solver on my hands. Now I got someone who can not only solve a problem for the company, but they can give me more in my budget and help me do more with less.
That's exactly it. And it's funny, it's human nature. I mean, if I solve a corporate problem over here, and then we ask the CMO and the marketing group to solve that problem, well, it becomes a lot easier if you can go ahead and not solve a problem, but fund and do something that's material to the marketing group where they need you. So I agree with you. So you're a great ambassador for us. Holy.
Look at that. And the biggest challenge here is just getting people to listen and try. Because once they see what you're doing, you're not selling them a new software, you're not selling them a new system, you're not trying to get them to change their business, you're trying to solve problems they already have and then give them a way to extend what they're already doing in a bigger and better way.
I think you should be in sales, Ted.
Maybe I should.